So at least with this 5-day halt that has been announced by President Trump, well, Iran seems to be suggesting something else because it says that it needs guarantees, a set of demands that have been kept forth. And this is something that Iran wants, not a rerun of what happened last year, that within a span of, say, 7 to 8 months, the very truce was broken on the 28th of February when Israel and US jointly conducted strikes. And on the very first day, the Iranian supreme leader was eliminated. But Iran now claims that it has full control over the Strait of Hormuz. That has been one of the most contentious issues. And that has been one of the issues that has also seen a lot of back and forth when it comes to President Trump's statement. And however, Tehran has been asserting that the strait control power, regional control, not foreign, and however saying that outsiders have no role to play, and saying rather when it comes to Gulf security, that must be regional.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. جمهوری اسلامی ایران با اقتدار کامل ابتکار عمل در منطقه خلیج فارس و آبهای سرزمینی عمان را در دست دارد و بسیار هوشمندانه و مقتدرانه تنگه هرمز را کنترل می‌نماید. لذا به دلیل تسلط و قدرت کافی نیازی به مینگذاری در خلیج فارس نخواهد بود و بنا به ضرورت از هر امکانی برای تأمین امنیت استفاده خواهیم کرد. نیروهای مسلح با تسلط بر دشمنان آمریکایی صهیونیستی با همکاری کشورهای منطقه قادر به تأمین امنیت خلیج فارس می باشند و کشورهای فرامنطقه‌ای حق دخالت در این حوزه را ندارند و من نصر الا من عند الله العزیز الحکیم.
Well, Shinjoy, it knows as far as Iran the very importance of the Strait of Hormuz. And as far as even in this pause that has now been announced by President Trump, it says that regional control is a must and Iran will continue to assert its dominance.
Yes, Iran realizes that the Strait of Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz is a weapon. And this is a weapon that it can use very effectively because this control of the strait doesn't just affect the local countries, the regions. It does certainly, but it also affects major countries like China, like Japan, like South Korea, like much of the West, like much of Europe. So as a result, while America only gets about 1% of its needs from the Strait of Hormuz, the West, the Western Europe needs it, China and Japan need it, India needs it. So Iran realizes that the Strait of Hormuz is a weapon. And if you have a weapon and you realize it's an effective weapon, then you know that you can use it when you want to.
Absolutely. And this is something that a concern has been raised by from the Indian side as well. Prime Minister Narendra Modi made a mention of this yesterday while he was addressing the Lok Sabha, the Indian Parliament, over the West Asian conflict and about India's preparedness. We'll see you on the other side of a very short break.